Hello and welcome to my The Cure vinyl collection. One of my favorite bands of all time. They have a great discography. I'm going to be going in chronological order of my compact collection. I don't have the biggest collection in the world, but I felt it was enough that I might as well make its own video. Look behind me, I got a Cure poster. Just proves I'm a real fan. But we'll kick things off with Three Imaginary Boys. I almost called it Boys Don't Cry. That is a superior version of this album with this as the cover. But I really do love this cover. This is one of my favorite album covers. It just, something about it. I really like it. But I do wish this album told me what songs were on it. Instead, it just shows you these pictures. Like, oh, that one's Meat Hook. What are the rest? God knows. But the inside sleeve tells you who produced it and whatnot. It's got this nice picture. Then you take out the record, right? Oh, track listing's probably on here. Oh wait, that's a little dusty. Oh yeah, the track listing's probably on here, right? You're wrong. See those? Those are symbols showing off what the songs are. That one's accuracy. That one, it's just too much work. It's too much work. Please, why'd you do this to me? But it's a great album. If Boys Don't Cry was on it, I think it would be a better album. I love Boys Don't Cry. But my favorite song on this version of the album would have to be Fire in Cairo. I love Fire in Cairo. That's a great song. And next up, The Cure thought, we're a little punky on that one. Why don't we just go dark? Let's completely curify our album. So they made 17 Seconds, which is one of my favorite Cure albums. I love this album. It's my favorite of 17 Seconds, Faith, and Pornography. Those three are usually clumped together as an era. This is my favorite of that era. It has A Reflection, Play for Today, Secrets in Your House, 3, The Final Sound, A Forest, M, At Night, and 17 Seconds. I love a forest. The cover, in fact, is a forest. And then the inner sleeve is the cover. It's really just the cover. And the back is like a inverted version of the cover. A bit more sinister. A bit more scary, even. Which is a good comparison between this album and Three Imaginary Boys. This one is where the Cure kind of, became the Cure. They kind of crafted their sound. And then Faith, they dug a little deeper into that deep hole of despair, and they made Faith. And this is the Faith Record Store Day 2021 picture disc. Great album, once again. I think most Cure albums are great. Some of them, the newer ones, aren't the greatest, but they have their highlights. The album cover, I believe it's like a church. I believe I heard that somewhere. I don't know, it's weird. But the back has a track listing: The Holy Hour, Primary, Other Voices, All Cats Are Gray, The Funeral Party, Doubt, The Drowning Man, and Faith. Great track list. I love Primary. I love the bass, the guitar, whatever they play in that song, it's great. Here's the picture disc. Nothing crazy, just the album cover. But the back, once again, was a little bit more sinister, a little darker. So that's pretty cool. Also, it says the track listing on that side of the vinyl. Let me put this baby right back in here, and then we'll carry on to one of my favorite single collections, other than Standing on a Beach. I saw that at a record convention a couple days ago, but it was like $50, and I had already spent my money on Echo and the Bunnymen stuff. I wish I had money for it. I was, really disappointing. I love that album. But here we go. Japanese Whispers. These are the singles from November 82 through November 83. That whole year, put them on this album. I love this album cover. It's different. I like it. The back, they got some little jokes, right? Japanese Whispers is the name of the album. Then it says Japanese hipsters, question mark, Janet's Slippers, question mark. James Flipper, question mark. The Cure, question mark. Always thought that was a fun little addition they threw in there. And the vinyl looks like this. It's the album cover, what do you expect? And for a picture disc, once again, I mean, this sounds great. Most of the Cure's picture discs sound pretty solid. But then on the back, it actually has a track listing, which is Let's Go to Bed, The Dream, Just One Kiss, The Upstairs Room, The Walk, Speak My Language, Lament, and The Love Cats. Now, some of these songs are once again the darker Cure songs, like The Dream, Just One Kiss, Lament. And then there's songs like Let's Go to Bed, The Walk, Love Cats, which I love all these songs really. But it's kind of a weird dynamic going on. As they went into their poppier phase around this time. And it shows. But this is a great album. Love everything these guys put out. And next is one of my top 3 Cure albums, easily. The Head on the Door. Love this album. Love the cover too. Am I completely sure what's going on the cover? No, I'm not. It's just a bunch of hands reaching towards something. But the back shows a track listing, as always. Let's read it off. In Between Days, Kyoto Song, The Blood, 6 Different Ways, Push, The Baby Screams, Close to Me, love that song. A Night Like This, Screw, and Sinking. Close to Me is one of my favorite songs of all time. In Between Days, The Blood, 6 Different Ways, Push, The Baby Screams, A Night Like This, Screw. Phenomenal album. I just love it all the way through. The inner sleeve is just the lyrics. I don't know what you're expecting, but the vinyl's black. I don't need to show you that. You've seen a black record before. All of them are black. And up next, since you just cannot find Disintegration for a solid price these days, I made a compromise. And I got On Treat Plus, which is the live performance of Disintegration from 89, 90, 91, somewhere within that range. And it was performed in Wembley Stadium, I believe. I could be completely wrong. But it's just Disintegration but live. So I was like, why not? Plain Song, Pictures of You, Closed Down, Love Song, Last Dance, Lullaby. Favorite song on the album is Lullaby. Fascination Street, Prayers for Rain, The Same Deep Waters as You, Disintegration, Homesick, and Untitled. This album, or not this, Disintegration. I'm just going to, this is my Disintegration for now. Disintegration is one of my favorite albums of all time, one of the best albums of all time, in my opinion. It sets such a mood, and it doesn't let go of that mood. It just keeps going all the way through. And it is just fantastic. The gatefold. Whoa, that's them performing at the stadium. Let me show you the inner sleeves. They say the tracks on each side. They're color coordinated, which is always nice, I suppose. Here it says right here, album released 1990. All right. So I don't know if it was performed in 89 or 90, one of the two, because Disintegration came out 89. And lastly, we have the Record Store Day picture disc, Wild Mood Swings. Probably my least favorite of their albums that I own as of right now. But it's not bad. It's a solid album. It's a Cure album. Come on. The cover has always been a bit odd to me. The little clown guy. You know, for a band that's been around for so long, you'd think they'd have their covers figured out. But really, their newer covers prove that they're a little wonky in the head. But here's the back. It's the clown guy, but inverted. And here's the track listing. It's upside down. Want, Club America, This Is a Lie, The 13th, Strange Attraction, Mint Car, which I really like Mint Car, don't make fun of me. Jupiter Crash, Round and Round and Round, Gone, Numb, Return, Trap, Treasure, and a Bear. Now, one of these songs, he says the F word. So, you know, they're getting a little edgy, they're getting a little crazy on this album, just to let you know that much. This is a gatefold that opens up. Shows off the clown guy. Shows off all the lyrics. Nothing too crazy, but it's always nice. Always nice. Here is, these things are the worst to get out. Here is the record right here. Once again, nothing crazy. It's a picture disc. It's the cover, but the back, once again, close your eyes. You have kids around. Cover their eyes. Because this is going a little sinister. They inverted the clown. That's a little bit too scary for even me. But yeah, they inverted the clown on the back. So scary. If I can get this thing in, I can show you the other one. Alright. The other one is the back. And it shows off the full clown. Oh, geez, oh, Peach, this is terrifying. Man, look at this clown. You know, this is terrifying, but I don't know if you're ready to see what's on the back. Now, this is really crazy that they did this. But they inverted the clown again. Sometimes I just can't with this album. It's just too intense for me. So yeah, they just kind of inverted the clown. Nothing too crazy, but it is what it is. You get what you get. You don't throw a fit. So that was my Cure collection. I don't know what else to say about them. They're a great band. Robert Smith looks like a grandma now, but we still love him. We still love him deep down. And, you know, just showing off the albums one last time. They're one of my favorite bands of all time. I believe they're one of the greatest bands of all time overall. They're just, I feel like they've influenced so many recent artists. I think like Billie Eilish said The Cure inspired her or something. I don't know. I'm not a Billie listener, but I'm pretty sure I heard someone say that they love The Cure. But, you know, they've just influenced so many artists. They're a great band. That's all I gotta say. I guess I'll see you in the next one.